Okay, so today we're playing Ace Attorney, the trilogy. Boy howdy, it's a video game. I got an achievement for starting the game. Damn it. Why me? Why did you kill that person? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Does he have a hole in his head? I'll make it look like he did it. Well, that's a we know who the culprit is now. What's the mystery? It's just that guy. Little known fact about myself. I actually come from a family of, both sides of my family are full of lawyers. My mother was a lawyer. My dad's side of the family is just full of personal injury lawyers. My dad himself was a court stenographer and managed, you know, people who wanted to be that and sent them to court. And just a lot of my family has ties to just the court and the legal system. And and here I am on Twitch streaming video games with my film degree. Oh, hello, tits. So I should know what's going on because I am pretty well acquainted with how everything works in the American legal system, but I don't know if this is the American legal system. It might be the Japanese one. So I'll tell you if something's fucked up. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It's actually because I owe him a favor. That you're gonna defend him in court for murder? He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. You probably shouldn't defend your own friend. Like, you shouldn't know the guy you're... I'll just keep going. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. We get it. You've said it like 3 times. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Everyone's gonna have the same voice, by the way. There's gonna be no variation. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Well, you said it, yeah. It's good observation. You'll be perfect for this case. We'll use your expertise. Oh, my friend. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. You Okay. Well, we're not off to a good start, dude. Who took her away from me, Nick? You just said you did it, dude. You confessed, and then you're like, nah, I didn't do it. The newspapers say it was you. Do you not know what you're being charged with? They usually tell you when they arrest you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. It's kind of fucked up, but my first... This is your first case? Wait, this is not your first case, is it? Your first case is a murder case? How the fuck did that happen? How did you possibly land this? But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one. You keep saying it, we get it. We're your friends, you owe him a favor, we get it. Oh, jumping right to it. Court is now in session. What? I didn't even prepare my case. What am I doing? Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test. I think we should have a tutorial level. This test will consist of a few simple questions. You got it. Please state the name of the defendant. Well, it's not me, and it's a guy, so this is the guy. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I was never once told what the victim's name is. Are you fucking kidding? Yeah, you're telling me, dude. You don't even know the victim's name. It was never told to me. Attorney badge. I have a badge? Child... Oh, I read that as child's autopsy report. That's not the right case, I guess. If I drink a lot, it'll only make me better at legal bullshit, so... Her name's Cindy. Thanks, Chief. A question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne? Oh, is this Winston Payne? This is the only character I know. Because his name is Winston Payne. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. Why was... Okay. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. And the court accepts it into evidence. So this is the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Well, just... Do you not know how to be a fucking lawyer? You should know this. Did we go over, like, what are you supposed to say? Wait, he's the witness? How is he the witness? She had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. How do you fucking know that? They just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Is there a way I could tell him to fucking calm down? Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this... He's losing all fucking credibility. There's no point in me even talking to this character anymore. Passport's added to the court record. This is bringing back the days of fucking middle school mock trial for me. I had... My mom was a lawyer, and she came to my middle school to start a mock trial club, and we were really good. We were the best in the state, because My mom's an awesome lawyer, and the kids were somewhat competent. And I joined the mock trial club because there was a girl in it that I liked because she had an English accent, and I thought that was cool. And she wanted to be an actor, I guess, so she went in the mock trial, and I was like, yeah, I'll join mock trial. But I think my mom would have just made me anyway if I didn't. We were good, though. I didn't... I'd rather not remember. What do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. I know it's a tutorial, but, like, I'd like to... No, just... Yeah, object. Objection. Well, you can't... But do it, like, in a proper way. Don't just shout that out. You have to go through the motions, dude. Oh, he winced in pain. I see. Get it? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Ah, this is not a great start. Yeah, let's continue with the fucking trial. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you make a testimony? Like, what's the deal here? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You can't say that, dude. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. What the fuck was that? The defendant is lying. Shit. Don't lie in court, dude. We'd like to call a witness who proves Mr. Butts was lying. Did that dude from the cutscene come to testify at his own crime's trial? Bring Mr. Frank Sawit? The stand. Oh, it's like saw it. He saw it. Your Honor, I think we have to submit into evidence that this guy's a fucking fake name for sure. Also, he's the Happy Mask salesman from the Legend of Zelda games, so how credible could he really be? You played that one, right, Your Honor? You played Majora's Mask. Mr. Sawt, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Why did they get 2 witnesses? I didn't get to go. I didn't even get to cross-examine. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Well, you said you didn't go inside. And then you said you were in her apartment. Can I... Objection! At the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Oh, it's gonna come in handy later, I bet. Your Honor, this fucking happened. Here's a piece of paper. Here's a stick of gum. Now, Mr. Wright. It's time. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross- Thank you. Good. You have to know what a cross-examination is, dude. You're a fucking lawyer. Come on. What am I supposed to Dude! You supposedly passed the bar exam, and you don't know what a cross-examination is. Is this guy really a lawyer? I don't believe he's a real lawyer. Let's see the validity of his badge. Why aren't you the lawyer? You're better than me. We're doing the first 3. I've been told this game is really good, and I could have been a lawyer, so we're gonna see how it holds up. That's not me talking out of my ass, by the way. I for real avoided law school to pursue a degree in playing little songs on my guitar. You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I don't give a damn. Because we have fucking medical evidence that that's not when she died. Why were you certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Cause, gee, that's a really good question. As long as we can get the fucking defendant off the hook, like... I'm just here to make sure that guy doesn't go to jail. This guy can get away with killing someone for all I give a shit for. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh, he gets another one? There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. No, but the TV couldn't have been on. There was a power outage, right? We just learned this. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I got him there. You have an explanation. I find it quite puzzling myself. He's defending himself. He doesn't have to do this. He's clearly the culprit. He just has to say he doesn't really know what happened, and then that'd be it. But he's, like, constantly covering his tracks. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used... The clock? Well, we have the murder weapon. This isn't a fucking clock, dude. It's a statue. It says it right there. Wait just a moment. This is not a clock. You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? I'm a lawyer. Calm down. So this is the guy, we learned from a cutscene, this is the guy who actually committed the crime. He killed someone, and he framed someone else for the crime. But he went to testify for this trial anyway. He's made a grave error. Answer the question, Mr. Saw It. I saw it. There, he said his own name. It's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yeah, that's Mr. Payne. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Well, let's see it. Let's see the proof. This is a clock. Is it for real a clock? The only way he could have known that the weapon was a clock is if he held it, and he said he didn't go into the apartment. You were in the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I don't have to. Why are you so defensive? I think this should be like a huge fucking giveaway that this dude is not credible at all. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one. Okay, well let's calm down for a minute. Let's not get ahead of our head. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Phoenix. Let's get the defendant off the hook first. Let's not do anything drastic here. Fuck. Okay, well I don't know about this. He's taking it too far. I didn't expect that. Well, I did see a cutscene. Yeah, did Phoenix see the cutscene? Why does Phoenix suddenly know this is what happened? Yeah, can someone object to this? This is getting out of control a little bit. This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. It's ugly. Would the witness care to elaborate? Yeah, could you fucking explain what's going on? Did you strike the victim with this clock? Why'd he do that? Calm down. I hate you. Okay, well let's all just take a moment and give ourselves a few deep breaths here. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. And you can believe me, because I'm Mr. Saw It. He killed her, and he should burn. Okay, well at this point, I think I've won the trial. There isn't a shred of evidence. Exactly, but at this point, I fucking completely devalued his testimony to mean anything, so I think the defense should just succeed. Do you have any evidence? I don't. Can we make sure this is actually a clock? It still says it's a statue. Let's see if it's a clock. Let's sound the clock. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. Yeah, it's a clock. I don't know where he's going with this. It's kind of gone past my input. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? I don't know. I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer. It's not my place to fucking accuse this guy of anything. I don't know what I'm doing. The clock is exactly 3 hours slow, so he killed... So Mr. Saw It killed the woman at 4, but the clock said it was 1. So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one. It proves nothing. I'm not trying to prove anything, I'm just trying to stop the defendant from getting put in jail for life. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? I don't need to. If you can prove that, you don't have a case. I do have a case, dude! You are in no position to fucking say I do not have a case here. I've called your bullshit at every turn. I'll probably call this bullshit too. I don't have to prove anything. I don't have to! Why do I have to prove that? The case is done! It's like... I was so close. Well, it's not over. What, am I in trouble now because I couldn't fucking prove he's the killer? I didn't even get an opening statement, dude. Okay, well that was on Phoenix. I didn't do anything wrong. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. Well, Larry's not... Okay. Larry's gonna be fine. Not so fast, Mr. Saw It. Yeah, do you have something you want to say? Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Like the thinker. But Chief, it's over. It's not over. Phoenix, don't you fucking dare give up. Nobody can prove that. You don't have to prove shit, dude. You're the defense attorney. The fact is you disprove shit. That's your whole thing. You're a defense attorney. You disprove the fucking prosecution. Oh my god. Are Japanese courts like this? Is this what their legal system is like? I don't know. I've only been to the American one. It was okay. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Why was it 3 hours slow? I don't know. Did it get damaged? I don't know. Oh, is it a different time zone? Did he pack the clock with him when they... I don't know. I'm just gonna see. Let's see it. The victim had just returned home abroad. Well, he's on to something. He's taken over, I guess. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It. Or should I say, Mr. Did It! He's gonna pull out a fucking gun and blast everyone in the court. Oh my god, he died! Well, we saved ourselves an execution. I guess I did it? I don't know. Did I win? Is that the case? Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away. So So they don't even have a case anymore. Well, if he was arrested, that absolves the other dude of the crime. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. There's confetti. Yeah, congrats, dude. You're not a prisoner for life. Oh, wait, so wait. July 30th was when the crime occurred, and then August 3rd was... This all happened in 4 days. This is not America, this is somewhere else. It'd be like 2 years before they even got a fucking testimony out of the victim. Or the culprit. Yeah, the testimony out of the victim. Do you have any comments on your own murder, miss? One time, I was in a support group, and I suggested we make one for victims of murder. I thought that was clever. I legitimately suggested that without knowing, because we were talking about, like, sexual abuse and, like, traumatic whatever. And I was like, well... the murdered feel pain, too. I don't know. Congratulations, Harry. Harry Butts. Here, take this. Did you get the fucking murder weapon from... what? That's not... you can't do that, dude. That's a fucking... They kind of need that. I made one for her and one for me. Oh, it's... okay, so there's a double. Was this used to kill someone too? I don't know. He does item duplicating. That's his power. He's a wizard that just got exonerated for murder. I think she's thought quite a lot of you in her own way. The girl who got killed? Do you have something to show your friend? Something that proves him... show how he felt? What? I don't. What are you talking about? What? What is this? She had your clock. She got killed by it. Check this out, Larry. Did you not know? Dude, you gotta acquaint yourself with the fucking trial, dude. You didn't take any of this seriously. This is the clock you made for her, Larry. Did you fucking retain anything that was going on? Yeah, she died from this. Someone beat her to death with this clock. It's all you're doing. You gave her her own murder weapon. So even, love her or hate her, she's dead because of you. So I'm glad you asked to be my lawyer. Or I'm glad you saved me from going to jail forever, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Maybe he'll get a girlfriend that doesn't get murdered. How about dinner? On me. Yes, 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 yeah, yes. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, let's just go to dinner. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Maybe over 15 drinks in my bedroom. She's gonna be the next person murdered. The end. Oh, okay. That was a pretty good game. I liked it. Maybe like an 8 out of 10. Oh, shit.